G'day guys, it's Jay here. Boyle, when you're ready, mate. Seriously, loves a row. Absolutely loves it. But we're back with another little episode here. And we're chatting with DB again. And this one's a bit of an interesting topic because all of you are in the industry. You're doing some good things. But how exactly do you get started? How do you put your name out there and get internship opportunities and do all that sort of stuff and really make a career out of it? So, Boyle, I guess I'll just open up. No real question to start with, but what's your thoughts with getting started in the industry?
My first thought is, I don't love rowing. I'm just too scared to stop rowing because it hurts too much. And that's the training principle of reversibility. If you don't use it, you lose it.
There we go. Well, we've got the footage, so I'll go back, we'll cut it up and check out your technique.
Okay, that'll be fine.
But students getting started in the industry, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's a tough gig these days. I think there was 400, we had 200 applicants in health science here. There was 400 UTS. Edith Cowan punch out 200 students every year. So it's a big field. So internships are the answer, and you've got to get on the job internships. So I think we might have mentioned about 800 people there. So you can imagine how hard it is to get an internship. So you've got to stand out more than somebody else.
Yeah. Now, I think this is a really interesting question. I don't think there's a magic answer here, but how do you separate yourself from those 800 people? How do you make yourself unique and special?
You've got to be passionate, and that's got to come through with your mannerism. And I guess your body language has got to be good. And then you've probably got to be a practitioner.
Specialising, huh? So really focusing on that one thing that makes you unique. And
yeah, and then you wonder about, if we talked about philosophy once before.
Yep.
So you've probably had, I don't know, 5 coaches, 6 or 7 coaches.
Yep.
Pick out the good points you think what the coaches had. What did you like about those coaches? And what did your teammates like about those? Bit of reflection. And then try to develop those qualities that you thought the good coaches had.
So, once you establish this as a student, you'll start to build this confidence and establish it. And the team here do a fantastic job at getting internship opportunities. We've had lengthy discussions about this before and the use of interns and how long you should chip away in the one environment and should you do multiple environments and to learn from multiple people. What's your thoughts on that? If you could paint the ideal picture for an intern, would it be multiple places? Would it be follow a good coach? Like, what do you think?
Ideally, you follow a good coach, but you try to get to multiple places if you possibly could. Because if you go to a place with a different culture, you'd learn off a bad coach. And a lot of times, out of something bad comes something good, we learn.
Yep.
So it's good to go into a place that hasn't got a good culture. I know a lot of students go into internships.
Yep.
And they cook the barbies, they change the water bottles. So we've got 4 students where I'm at the NRL officiators, and they all have jobs, and they actually are hands-on jobs. So we've got 2 at the referees that actually do the wellness in the morning, sit and reach,
yep.
Needle walls, wellness, and monitor how they're going.
So let's use that example of those guys at the moment that are working there with the NRL. We were discussing this off camera a little while ago, but how good is it to see the difference in them already and what they're learning and how they're coming along as strength and conditioning coaches? No, they don't know it all, but what's the progression like so far that you've seen from these young coaches?
Yeah, particularly 2 or 3 of them.
Yep.
They've just, one guy had his head so far up his backside, and we're very honest with him.
Yep.
But he's done a 180-degree backflip, and another guy has too. And it's rewarding to see how much they've changed in 12 months. How much they can when they really switch on. They want to learn. They want to get. They want to train, be practitioners, and they ask questions and they drive conversations, which is it's a remarkable turnaround for them.
Fantastic. Well, guys, there we go. I think that's just a bit of a glimpse, I guess, into what we see on the coaching side here within the university and education space of what we see with students every day, and some scary stats that Boyle threw out in regards to just how many kids are looking to go down that health science and that strength and conditioning and sports science path. So you do need to be different. You need to work extremely hard, and And I personally believe you also need to remain extremely humble. I think that's important. But any last minute key messages there for the students from your experience?
The gold nugget is being humble. You get on social media now, you've got Nick Wiggleman, you've got Brent Contreras, some of these guys they're just humble and they're very, very helpful to the junior athlete. So hang in there and be respectful.
Absolutely, guys. And remember, it's all about your athlete. Take care of the person first. All right, guys. Until the next topic, please ask your questions. Shoot them through to us, and maybe for every good question, Boyle might smash out a 5,000 metre row.
Ouch. See you.
See you guys.